Hello, this is your teacher, Teacher Boom. So today we are going to learn the pronunciation of the ED sound. So today we are going to improve our reading skills. Okay, how to pronounce the past tense of regular verbs. The verbs we add ED to them. Okay, so let's start from the top. Just a minute. Okay, good. So, as I said before, we are going to learn the pronunciation of ED sound in English. Okay, what do I mean? If you see these three words, right? All of the three words end in ED, right? But you will be surprised to know that, or some of you will be surprised to know that they are not like pronounced the same. Okay, basically or normally, you know the rule. You add ed, right, and you just say tet. Like most people will just say started, look at, play it, but that is not the case. The sound changes, right? So here, like the first word is started. That's okay. Started. Okay. But the second one is looked. Looked. And the last one is played. Played. You see the difference? Started. Looked. Played. Okay, let's go into the details. So first, the general rule in English, the past simple and the past participle of all regular verbs in English is in ed, right? That's the general rule. The base, for example, the base verb here is work, right? And the past simple, worked. Past participle, worked. Ed. Okay. So as I showed you the example before, the three examples, we had three different sounds. Ed. So we pronounce them three different ways. Ed. So let's go into the details. The first sound is the ed sound. If the base verb ends in the sound t or t, for example, want or need. You see, want, it ends in t, and need and in d. So you say wanted, wanted, and need, needed. Wanted, wanted, need, needed. Note, it is the last sound that is important and not the letter or spelling. Okay, so like if you see down here, you see complete. The last sound is complete. So, and the general rule for past tense is we just add d, right? We just add d to the e. So it's completed. Completed. I hope you understand that. So the next one, the next sound is the t sound. So if the base verb ends in one of the following unvoiced sounds, these are the sounds, right? B, k, f, s, sh, ch. For example, stop, stop, stopped, walk, walked, laugh, laughed, pass, passed, wash, washed, watch, watched. I watched TV last night. I watched the plays last night. Okay, so with that, we go to the D sound. So if the verb base ends in all other sounds, so apart from the other sounds that the sounds that you have already, any other sound which are voice sounds, then we use the D. So like call, called, not collect. Phone, phoned. Phone here is to call someone. It's not a phone. So phone here is verb. Leave, lived. I lived in Bangkok for 2 months. Play, played. I played football yesterday. I played game on my phone last night. Try. Okay, tried, tried. Here we don't have the E, it's supposed to be IED. Hope you know the rule. That's why there's a stroke here. So the right one is tried. Okay. So I hope you understood everything. So example of past tense verb where the ed sound ending, where the ed ending sounds like T. So more example with the T sound. Okay. So worked, finished, stopped, coughed, dropped, divorced, laughed, washed. Again, walked, finished, stopped, coughed, dropped, divorced, laughed, watched. Okay, so examples ending with the D sound, right? D sound: moved, studied, raised, returned, married, engaged, stayed, widowed. No, widower, traveled. Okay, ed sound: started, graduated, dated, visited, separated, attended. Okay, so as I hope you are understanding what the sounds look like, right? Okay, so the T sound again: moved, studied, raised, returned, married, engaged, stayed, widowed, traveled. Okay, so the ed sound: started, graduated, dated, visited, separated, attended. Okay, so now we are going to look at some more examples. or not examples. Let me give you just a minute. Okay, so this is an exercise you're supposed to do. Okay, so you're supposed to arrange the words to each group, right? So let me read again. Appeared, booked, called, greeted, hugged, visited, kissed, landed, looked, raged, received, smiled, spotted, started, traveled, tried, visited, started, watched. So you have to write the words at the end of each sound. Which word goes to each sound? Okay. If you understood me, then it will be easy for you. If you understood the sound, then it will be easy for you. Okay. So let's go back to the first words that you got. Okay. This is the first word that you read for today. So can you read the words now correctly? The first one is what? Started. The second one is looked. And the last one is played. So there are 3 different ways. Okay, 3 different ways to read them. The T sound, the D sound, and the ED sound. Okay, the first one, the ED sounds, where the verbs end in T and D. Okay, want, wanted, need, needed. And next, D, where D sound, where we have voiced sounds. Okay, call, called, phone, phoned, leave, leaved, play, play, try, tried, and with unvoiced sound, right? Stop, stopped, walk, walked, laugh, laughed, pass, passed, wash, washed, watch, watched. So with that, I think you can be able to pronounce any word that ends in ed. Okay, so you will not be confused when pronouncing these words. Okay, try just to remember the rule and try to remember the rules and you will be fine. Okay, it's easy, very easy. Okay, until then. So that will be the end of the lesson today. Goodbye. Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.